Hello friends, welcome back to Tropicoco. We're here in our beautiful island paradise as our first ship enters the bay. So far we've built our front cove, Tropicove, which has our low density residential, all of our nice beachfront property. We've also built Banana Bay, and it's got its very own transport terminal and hub over here that's connected to the roads and to the rail. Man, I want to see what that boat's doing though. It looks like, is it going to the transport hub? Or is it just doing a lap? He's on his way out at least. We've connected the rail up so that it's got outside city connections. And we've also made preparations for putting a nice line of taller buildings behind our beachfront property. We've got our fire station over there that we've jazzed up with some trees. Through some rocks behind here. And yeah, this is very much just the front residential cove. It looks pretty cool. I'm pretty happy with it. So let's crack on. What are the problems with our city then so far? Well, Banana Bay needs work because we've got some lush banana fields over here. They look really sweet, but they don't have enough people working in them. So we need to get some more dudes into the city, which is why we're going to have a back line here of high density residential. So before we do that, we're going to paint a district straight along there like that. And we're going to customize this district and choose the building theme that we want. So enable theme management, theme manager, and then we're going to look at our high density residential buildings and see what fits here. Here we go. Now we've got a bit more freedom with the high density residential, because what I wanted to do with this is I wanted to keep it looking clean and super sophisticated. So I want to go away from anything that's a bit too red brick and old world, and we're going to go for full new world and pick mostly kind of glass style buildings. So if we just scroll down this list, we can cherry pick whichever ones we want. Wow, level 5. I think most of the level 5 stuff is going to be great. Yeah, and all of this looks like it would exist in the perfect picturesque tropical paradise. I try and think back to, what's the game? Just Cause 2. And some of the city buildings there just look super nice, super big, super glass buildings, and they look really nice. Now these all they already grow from these level 1 scrubby buildings. So it might just be a case of having to put up with the brick buildings until we get somewhere nice. Yeah, I think so. It might be a case of just enabling all of these buildings. There aren't many that I don't like. So if we include all, that ticks the box. Now, what about custom assets? Now, we haven't loaded up any custom assets for our high density residential because we're not really looking for anything there's not really that many things that are super tropical as far as high density residential goes. There are some pretty cool casinos and leisure and hotel activities that would fit really well in commercial. But as far as residential goes, there's not really much that we can do. So we can safely disable theme management for this district and trust what the game gives us. Now let's look at policies as well. We need some recycling because our landfill's going to get pretty full pretty soon if we don't have any. Have you noticed you can zone high density commercial? Yep, we have, and we will soon. We're going to boost parks and recreation. We're also going to say schools out because we need people working in the farms, and alas to say, mostly farming is low skill in Tropicoco. Smoke detectors are nice, although we've got a big fire station, so we don't need to worry about that too much. Helicopter priority, prefer ferries. Ooh. High ticket prices, educational blimps. That looks pretty good. Taxation, tax raise for high density, tax raise, tax relief. Set the tax rate lower for low density residential housing. Let go of leisure. Leisure specialized areas stop generating tax income, but get a hefty boost in their entertainment and attractiveness values. Wow, so if we want to turn Tropicoco Cove into the perfect picturesque island paradise where people come to visit and hang out, which actually sounds pretty cool, we could definitely do that. And city planning, yeah, let's encourage biking because that's cool. And I think these roads actually have like a bike path, which is pretty handy. That might be a footpath, so I don't know, but yeah. VIP area. Oh, right, of course. High-tech housing. Turns homes into much cooler, smart homes to raise the land value around them. Sure, we should always click that on our city planning. It's more expensive, but it keeps up this picturesque island paradise feel that we're definitely going for in Tropicoco. Okay, policy's done. I reckon we can wait and see if these people move in then. We've got to paint the zone, of course. And it's going to be high-density reso. And now we're going to just get a bit more painterly. So we don't want to go too close to the edge here. I want to just keep it square. But before people move in, we need to check the availability of services. So fire is fine because this fire station's huge. Police is not so fine, so we might have to put a police station up around here or something. School is also not that fine, but I think that's okay. I mean, we could put maybe an elementary school over here, but I don't think we need much more. And parks, of course. We definitely want a nice park over here. So let's take a look at some of the newer parks that we have. We have a tropical theme park, which we can apparently paint, and it's circular. That's weird. It's got a huge catchment area, whatever it is. We can put down this part. Wow, look at the size of this. This is Paradise Beach Park. Now we're a bit away from the beach, so we want to stay away from beachfront stuff. I don't think we actually have the pool asset from the Paradise Community Pool. What's this? Tropical Park? It's a small one. Oh, but it's perfect for the edge of the zone. So we could just sneak one of these in over here. Although it's probably not going to affect the buildings near it that much. Boom Beach. Sounds a bit crazy. What else do we have? Now, there are some parks that aren't custom, but they do look very picturesque islands. So we could put... Yeah, let's put a botanical garden over here on the corner. Yeah, and we can decorate this a little bit, put some trees around it, some flower beds, and make this a nice, lush, flowery zone. Also, we've got a Japanese garden. But we're not in Japan anymore. We're not in Chaipan. So what does this look like? Oh, I like the look of that, actually. It lands perfectly, and it looks very botanical. And we can paint some trees around that. Okay, let's press play on the game and watch these suckers move in. Now, they'll need some water, of course. And we're going to go straight underneath the street. And hook it up to this pipe here. Power's also an issue. But when people start moving in, we can definitely bring over some power from nearby. So we can hide the power behind the front layer. Once these guys move in, they're going to power up that zone over there. So we actually probably can get rid of all these. We just need to get power over here. So we can bring it, just for the time being, over the road, like this. We'll hide it near this rock. We'll make it a bit jaggedy. So I think that will keep it looking kind of cool. Yeah, that looks good. And now it's powered up. And our dudes are moving in. Now we're going to have to upgrade the happiness of these dudes over here to keep them, keep them happy and make the buildings big. And as people move in, that's going to spread electricity over here to these dudes. Now, population is only 1,100 at the moment. It's not really an issue. But we definitely need more dudes because our fields are running out of people. One problem we also have as well, something I haven't addressed yet, is these guys here. Returning to the facility, they're not using the railway station. I couldn't tell you why. Maybe we used the wrong kind of road because there's no actual way for people to drive into here. Actually, that's a good point. There is no actual physical way for a truck to get into this place. So we're going to try upgrading the road to one without trees. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lane. There we go. So whoops. Fingers crossed now they can move in. Man, I really want to put something big and cool over here. Like a big picturesque thing in the square. Maybe some high-tech industry. Now a cemetery is a good thing to put down. It keeps people happy, and it clears out dead bodies that can accumulate if you're not careful. We could always put it on the beach. Some beachfront graveyard. Actually, that's not a bad idea. No, I think it's probably a terrible idea. Because, oh my god, imagine all that salt water kind of rushing up, washing over the bodies and just, carrying them away. Just message in a bottle's okay, but message in a coffin, that's not so okay. Actually, I'm thinking that maybe we can attach another road to this roundabout and have some of the major services, like a big police station and a big hospital, on here, and they can connect to this roundabout and service everybody in this vicinity. I think that's a pretty good idea, actually. So what's the happiness levels over here anyway? Oh, this guy's super unhappy. Industry is not very happy. We are getting people moving in, which is good, but not enough. Let's kick it into overdrive, triple speed, and watch all these dudes plow in. Right. So, to counterbalance the new residency that we've got, we need to put down some commercial. And the plan was always to make this train station the hub of our commercial area over here. So with that in mind, let us begin to paint down some high-density commercial. Again, we're going to zone this area first. And we can actually, stick to the road and create a nice, beautiful district. Look at that, nice spread. It's got a bit of a bubble there. So just tuck that in. There we go. Not too bad. Right. And themes-wise, same thing over here. This is commercial. Big business benefactor. High-density commercial buildings double their sales. Perks for large buildings. Small business enthusiast. We're going to leave both of these because we want this just to be generic for the time being. Allow industry to work even more effectively by overlooking a few safety laws. Oh, okay. And now obviously we're going to have to bring some water along here as well. So we're going to hook this up like that. And then come along the road like this. And then also we're going to bring some power cables parallel to the railway. There we go. And bam, that sucker's hooked up. If we just watch this, yeah, that blue's going to touch there any second now. I hope. You know what? Let's just give it a helping hand for the time being. Looking good! Oh man, yeah, I forgot about my wind farm. So we have 72 production at the moment, and we're using 28. So we're well within parameters. Oh, it's nighttime. Nighttime in the city. It's a nice looking bay, isn't it? Oh, wait, whoa! Whoa! What the hell's going on over here? There is an issue at Banana Bay. This area is no longer building just banana fields. What the hell? Now, we also installed a few more custom fields. We've got agave fields, earthship fruit plantation, and some lavender, and lavender with bees. That's some custom assets I've just added to the collection. So check those out. And they're going to go in along with the banana fields. But, oh man, yeah, so that's a bit of a boo-boo. We're going to have to trash some of these. So I'm sorry, guys, but it doesn't look very banana-y. Oh, wait, look. Oh, right, so I've changed PCs, and it looks like it's removed some of the themes that I had. So we're going to have to... Banana Bay. We're going to have to redo all our themes. It looks like when I changed the theme of the other area, I completely ruined things. So Banana Bay only has these. That's the rules. Now, this backline is working exactly like I'd hoped it did. It's there's the train track right in front of it, but as soon as these buildings get bigger, that's going to kind of just really show up on the night sky. And when you come into the city from the sea, you're going to see that really cool back line of tall buildings behind our front beachfronts. Right, so let's paint down some commercial over at Highland Park. We need to give these two alleys a name. We'll come back to that and do that in a bit. In fact, if you've got any ideas for things we can name this, say so in the comment section. But here we go. It's time to start painting. And we're going to start with just a few painted districts first. Here we go. Oh, I like this. Now, these are looking like pretty scummy, to be honest. They're not very nice commercial buildings, but pretty soon they're going to upgrade if we give them parks, transportation links, and obviously the big one is industry. Good news though. Our first train has come to dock at the terminal. Oh, look at this. And he's off. Oh my God. Like a rocket. Meanwhile, oh, look at this. Another boat's arrived, dropping off cargo, and it looks like exporting. Aha! Excellent. People are actually using our cargo terminal. Is it because we fixed the road? Oh yeah, look at all these trucks leaving. Perfect. Whoa, what's this? There is a big shortage of workers over our commercial district. And I think this might be because, if you take a look, it needs educated and well-educated workers. So we need to get a high school down. And there is a big call for industry. But unfortunately, these guys refuse to build banana fields. Look at this. No, we're actually finally getting what we need. Fruit for all. Lavenders. But what's it turning into? Real cereal? I guess that's okay. This is one of the new fields that we added. Lavenders with bee boxes. And this is an animal farm apparently, but it looks like trees, so I'll let it fly. But, it's weird. Why are different buildings going down over here? I couldn't tell you. Big questions. Right, so there are some issues at the end of this episode of City Skylines. We've got this weird thing happening over at Banana Bay. For some reason, when I changed PCs, it's kind of messed up my theme manager, and now I'm not just getting banana fields over at Banana Bay. I'm getting all kinds of weird stuff appearing, and there's still a super high demand for industry and offices. So I'm not quite sure what's going on. I always thought that farming industry counted as industry, and it would be fine, but it's not. However, there is good news. There is a silver lining to this cloud. The cargo hub that we have and our train station over here, they're both seeing great use. Maybe not as much use as they cost, but they're definitely being used by industry, which means traffic is being kept off the roads. However, we do have another issue over here. The residencies have gone down, and they're coming up quite well. We've got level 1s, mostly uneducated. Everything looks okay so far, but there is a big problem over here at the high-density commercial zone, and that is these people are not educated enough, not enough workers. These guys need some well-educated dudes to move in and work over here. So what we're going to do next episode, I think, is build a sprue off from the roundabout, where we're going to have a nice big police station, a nice big hospital, and a nice big school, like a high school that hooks up a few of these areas. And that should work, I think. So that's it from Tropicoco. Hit like and favorite and subscribe. There hasn't been a favorite button for years. But hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you next episode when we do the services sprue. Take care.